From a creepy bed and breakfast that has the spirit of a weeping nurse in the attic, to scary places you can stay where a girl murdered her own father and stepmother, we take a look at 10 motels you don't want to visit. Number 10. Magnolia Mansion. In a town loaded with ghost stories, the Magnolia Mansion profits by vampires, ghosts, and the individuals who like them. The ghosts at this B&B are carefree pranksters who move individual belongings, particularly shoes, and make their presence known in glowing spheres and photos. The ghostly shenanigans are focused on the vampire's lover's lair, an extravagant room hung with rich gold and red fabric on a carved wooden canopy bed that is designed according to the king-size bed in the motion picture Interview with a Vampire. Number 9. The Farnsworth House. Gettysburg was the site of the bloodiest battle amid the Civil War, so it's nothing unexpected to ghost hunters that numerous spirits still prowl around the town. The Farnsworth House praises the memory of the war's deceased soldiers. Its rooms are loaded with antiques and old-fashioned stylistic decor, and it offers generous hospitality. Head to the attic, where guides wearing period attire acquaint you with the ghosts of Farnsworth House, including officers, a weeping nurse, a playful young boy, and a curious cat. Number 8. Thayer's. Around 90 minutes from the Twin Cities, Annandale, Minnesota is a calm town with winding roads, lakeside views, and a hotbed of paranormal action, all occurring at Thayer's Bed and Breakfast. The Ghost Hunting 101 bundle incorporates a night at the Haunted Motel and class time with teacher psychic Sharon Gamble. Visitors may experience Gus Thayer, the previous proprietor from the late 19th century, who leaves pennies around in strange places, and in addition, his wife Carolyn. There are even 3 ghost little kittens that can be seen and even heard purring around the inn. Number 7. Eliza Thompson House. Savannah is believed to be a standout amongst the most haunted towns in the South, and the Eliza Thompson boasts various spirits that visitors swear wander the halls. The stately house was the first built on Jones Street in 1847, and the exquisite space served as a private home, a doctor's office, and a dental office, before turning into a motel in 1977. Despite overhauls throughout the years and the modernizing of rooms, a few things stay the same. Confederate soldiers are said to prowl by the windows on the upper levels, and a young lady in a white dress has purportedly found guests off guard passing through the corridor. Number 6. Lizzie Borden Bed and Breakfast. Lizzie Borden may have been found not blameworthy of the rough murder of her dad and stepmother in 1892. However, in general society's eye, she was dependably the prime suspect of the wicked axe murders. This, since a long time ago unsolved secret, still pulls in consideration, particularly in the light of the fact that the ghost of each of the 3 of the fundamental characters in this ghastly story are said to hide in the house today. Visitors can spend the night in the rooms where the assortments of Abby and John Borden were discovered, or simply take a voyage through the house between 11 and 3 p.m., day by day. The landlords grasp their supernatural inhabitants. They offer ghost seeker college classes and wrongdoing reinstitutions, and have an historical center blessing shop on location that offers espresso mugs, t-shirts, books, and even a Lizzie Borden bobblehead wielding a grisly hatchet. Number 5. General Stanton Inn. The Stanton Inn is a historic spot in Rhode Island, dating back to the days of the early settlers in the New World. When it was built in 1667, the house was a single room used as a school for the children of owner Thomas Stanton, as well as local Native American children. Over time, more rooms were added to the home, and the mansion first became an inn after the Revolutionary War. It was a hotbed of activity for gamblers and travelers passing through during Prohibition, but the ghosts who roam this haunted bed and breakfast today are said to be generally mild-mannered. Some visitors to the Washington Room claim to have been touched by unseen forces, while others have witnessed ghostly apparitions. Number 4. Ghost City Inn. The Ghost City Inn originally served as a boarding house for managers overseeing the gold mines in 1890, but it was also an ashram and a restaurant before opening its doors to overnight guests as a B&B in 1994. The inn was restored with cozy rooms and cheerful decor, with great views of the Verde Valley and Sedona's red rocks in the distance. Guests have described ghostly experiences, including slamming doors and unidentified voices, as well as apparitions of a female spirit in the Cleopatra Hill room. For more ghost adventures, take a short stroll through the town of the Crib District, where residents believe the sad spirits of the town's former prostitutes, including that of ghost story legend Sammy Dean, still walk the streets. Number 3. The Red Garter. Celebrate the Old West with a stay at the Red Garter, an old-time bordello on Saloon Row, restored to its former glory of the 1890s. The bed and breakfast has 4 rooms, each with its own bathroom. In keeping with the old-time spirit, the ghost of Eve, a long-haired beauty, makes occasional appearances. This gentle spirit is known to be shy, only appearing to some guests and making her presence known in subtle gestures, like a late-night trip up and down the stairs or a slight brush of the arm. After you've explored this unique ghost town, check out the area's historic and natural wonders at the Grand Canyon, Sedona, along Route 66, all just a short drive away. Number 2. The National Hotel. In the heart of California's gold country, Jamestown is just one of the towns where purported spirits still roam the streets, some looking for lost fortune and others pining for lost loves. The inn's ghost Flo is one of the many spirits that have lingered since she followed her love to the National Hotel in 1859. Henry was tragically murdered in the hotel's lobby before they could marry, and she died of a broken heart shortly thereafter. Locals say Flo is a gentle soul who plays pranks, like switching off lights and dumping out suitcases, though occasionally, guests can hear an unseen woman sobbing in the hotel. There are 9 rooms in the bed and breakfast, filled with period antiques and frilly curtains, reminiscent of the olden days, and Flo is said to spend most of her time in the second-floor rooms. Number 1. The Myrtles Plantation. This antebellum mansion was a glorious plantation when it was built in 1796, and the southern charm remains with cozy rockers and a wide veranda. 10 acres of towering oaks with 11 guest rooms with stained glass, crystal chandeliers, and antique furnishings. Guests say they've experienced paranormal encounters with the plantation's ghosts. A motley crew of spirits, including Chloe, a former plantation slave who allegedly poisoned the family of the house and was hanged for punishment. The most haunted spot in the house is thought to be the grand piano on the first floor that plays itself, and the hallway mirror, where the apparitions of the souls who were killed in the house over the centuries are said to manifest themselves to guests. Have you ever stayed in a haunted building? Let us know in the comments down below.